Hello class. In the last class, we discussed about the topic physical changes, and in that we have seen the definition, characteristics of a physical change, and the examples. So that was our last class topic. Just a revision for physical change. Physical change is a temporary change in which no new substance are formed and the chemical composition remains the same. Say for example, boiling of water, drying of clothes, melting of ice cream, beating of metal, glowing of bulb, and cutting of fruits. All these are examples of a physical change. Now, we'll see an activity which shows that sublimation of camphor is a physical change. Okay, so our aim is to show that sublimation of camphor is a physical change. So for this, the materials required will be an evaporating dish. Evaporating dish is this one, this apparatus, a funnel, this one funnel which isn't kept upside down, a wire gauge, this is the wire gauge which is placed above the tripod stand. A tripod stand is this one. Camphor is kept inside it, inside the evaporating dish. Cotton hole is this one, where the hole that is present will be blocked by cotton hole. And Bunsen burner, this for heating. Okay, now the procedure for it. So what you need to do is take camphor in an evaporating dish. So you'll be taking a camphor in an evaporating dish, and after that cover the evaporating dish. So this needs to be covered by a glass funnel in inverted position as shown in the figure. Then block the end of the stem of the funnel with cotton hole. So this one will be blocked to prevent the vapor of the camphor from escaping into the atmosphere. Now we'll heat the camphor gently. We'll observe that observations will be, on heating the camphor, white fumes are seen. So when you heat it, what will happen? The camphor, which is in solid form, will start converting into the gaseous form, and you can see the white fumes coming out of it. These fumes then change back to solid camphor along with the cooler upper part of the funnel as a sublimate. So what will happen? So when the camphor started heating, it will try to convert into gaseous form, and that gaseous, when it comes in contact with the cooler part of this funnel, it will solidify once again, and that we call is a sublimate. This can be removed and collect as a pure camphor. So after that, whatever the camphor has been deposited on the funnel, we can collect it, and the conclusion for this, from that we can see that camphor sublimes on heating. We can get back camphor from its vapor on cooling. So sublimation is a physical change. So sublimation of camphor, where we have seen the changes from solid to gas and from gas to solid, once again, is a reversible process. So we can call this as a physical change. Now today's topic, the previous was also the today's topic only, because in last class we did not cover. So once again we'll see that chemical changes, definition, characteristics of a chemical change, and examples. A definition of chemical change. So a chemical change is a permanent change in which the original substance loses its own composition and properties. So chemical change is a permanent change where a new substance is formed, we can say, or the original substance loses its composition and properties. That means a very new compound is formed. One or more new substances are formed. Characteristics of a chemical change. One or more new substances are formed with composition and properties different from the original substances. The second one, the change is permanent and irreversible. An energy change is generally involved in a chemical change. The mass of the substance undergoing a chemical change is generally altered. That means the mass of the substance will get changed. So these first 2 points are very clear. So there is either absorption of energy or decrease in energy when a chemical change takes place, and the mass remains, and the mass of the substance also changes. Now let's see the examples of chemical change. Burning of wood. When you burn a wood, the carbon that is present will bond down and it forms carbon dioxide which will go into the atmosphere. Once again, if you want to get back the heat, it's not possible. So it's a chemical change. Similarly, digestion of food, once the food get digested, we can't get back the same food. Ripening of fruits, burning of a candle, rotting of eggs, rusting of iron is also a chemical change because a chemical new substance is formed. Burning a piece of magnesium ribbon in air. Yeah. So when you burn a piece of magnesium ribbon in air, what will happen? The magnesium ribbon burns with a white dazzling light, and after that it will form an ashes. So a new, completely new substance is formed, that is a magnesium oxide. Fine. Other examples of chemical change: burning of coal, burning of candle, rusting of metal, explosion of firecracker, decomposition of organic matter, and ripening of fruits. These are the other examples of a chemical change. Now today's assignment. Question number 1. Sublimation of camphor is a physical change. Explain this statement. So you can take the help of that, the activity that we have seen. Next, define a chemical change. Write down its definition. Question number 3. Mention any 3 characteristics of a chemical change. Question number 4. Give 4 examples of chemical change. And question number 5. Burning of magnesium ribbon in air is a chemical change. Explain how it is. So complete this assignment and send it in my mail.